Hi, my name is Lisa Thompson, and I'm Vice President at the National Center on Sexual Exploitation. And I want to talk to you today about cable television. Now, there was a study that came out, or a report in 2014, which indicated that 90% of American households have some form of paid television programming coming into their homes. It can be by cable, by satellite, but that's a lot of homes, a lot of different people coming around, sitting around those televisions every night. So cable is still a major way in which people are inviting the world into their homes. Now, I know that some people have been arguing that the age of cable is over, that people are cutting the cord, but I think this number is important because it just shows how much the presence of cable television is still relevant to today's society. So now we turn our attention to one of those cable providers, one of those providers of paid television services, Comcast. Why am I talking to you about Comcast? Well, we found out last year that Comcast is distributing hardcore pornography, piping it into American homes, and we were really upset. We saw the kinds of titles, the types of material that they're selling, distributing through their partnership with the pornography industry. So we wrote them a letter. We wrote them and said, you know, pornography is contributing to a public health crisis in our country. We're finding there are about 30 neurological studies which indicate that using pornography, consuming pornography, actually changes the brain. It harms our brains. We've also, there's research demonstrating how pornography is harmful to intimate relationships, how it contributes to relationships breakdown, how it creates sexual dysfunction within intimate relationships. And there's also a lot of alarming research demonstrating how pornography contributes to a culture of sexual violence. And that's the last thing we need. If you look around, all too many people can tell you from personal first-hand experience about their encounter with sexual violence in our country. So the last thing we need are mediums coming into our home which only reinforce these dangerous messages, normalizing them. Now, of course, we know that not every person who consumes pornography is going to go out and become a rapist or sexually harm someone, but these things coarsen our society as a whole, and within a certain segment of society, those who are heavy users of this material, it does change the behavior. That's been demonstrated by the research science. So, as I mentioned, we wrote Comcast a letter, expressed our concerns about the incest themes in their pornography, the racism, the sexism, the normalization of prostitution, and they wrote us back. We were glad that they bothered to write us back, but we were very disturbed by what they said. They actually defended this material that they're providing as a benefit to their consumers, that this is a matter of, providing their customers with more consumer choices. Really? This is a consumer choice to provide material that is demonstrably harmful to people, that's contributing to a public health crisis in our country? We beg to differ. So this year we've decided to put Comcast on our Dirty Dozen list, the 2017 Dirty Dozen list, where we name the mainstream contributors to sexual exploitation in our country. We believe Comcast should be ashamed of this kind of defense, of defending this material as consumer choice, when ultimately the only choice here is Comcast. There's no law, there's no statute on the books that's requiring Comcast to sell pornography. They're selling pornography because it's their choice, because they want to profit, because they're in partnership with the porn industry, because they don't care who gets hurt as long as they're making their money. So we put them on the Dirty Dozen list, and now we invite you to join with us in insisting that Comcast stop its distribution of hardcore pornography, that it get rid of it entirely, that no more of these adult channels be made available to its consumers. So check out our website. It's www.indsexualexploitation.org/Comcast. You can send your own email. We also have social media graphics and other things that you can use to put up on your Facebook page, Twitter, and so forth, and send Comcast the message that it's time to stop partnering with pornographers. Thank you.